Hello, good afternoon. I'm hoping I am on my Stampin' for Fun Facebook page. I apologize for being a few minutes late. I thought I had all this time. I was setting up my table. And then I'm like, wow, it's already 5 after 2. So my apologies, but hopefully we'll have some people joining in this afternoon. It is Tuesday, just past 2 p.m. Eastern Time, January the 12th. So welcome to my Stampin' for Fun Facebook page and welcome. I hope that you'll enjoy stamping with me. Hi, Donna. And you'll be so proud of me. I managed to check the comments from last week. So I have picked a winner. So Norma is our winner from last week. And if you're wondering how you get to be picked a winner, you just basically comment in my weekly Facebook Lives, and just by commenting you get entered. And it's just my way of encouraging you to interact with me. I love to say hi to you, even though I can't see your beautiful faces, but it is wonderful to get to connect and share stamping together. So Norma, I don't know if you're on this week, but you were the winner from last week. And Norma, I'm hoping you live in Canada because I only mail my prizes within Canada. Yes, let me know your address because I don't think I have it. Oh, good, you are on. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so how was everyone's week? Was there anything exciting that happened? I love to use our Facebook Lives to kind of connect and find out how everybody's doing. I hope everybody's hanging in there. We are hanging in. We've got a full house. Everybody's home because the kids are, it's all online learning, and my husband's a school principal, so he's doing a lot of work at home on the computer. But that's okay. We're all keeping busy at home, and we get to connect over dinner in the evenings, and we've still been occasionally playing board games in the evenings, so it's nice. It's nice to have that extra family time. Although not a big thing, but I was very excited this weekend. I did do some cleaning in my craft cave. I'm not going to show you because it's still messy. By other people's standards, it's probably still messy. But for me, I just was like, oh, I took a deep breath. I felt so much better. All my new things are up on the shelf because all my new things for a long time were just sitting in a box because I didn't want them to mix with the holiday things. So now I've taken my holiday things and put them in a box, and so I feel great. Oh, is the Premier talking right now? Okay, good. Yeah, my husband already texted me that school is even staying virtual for even longer. But we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to be in our happy stamping escapism bubble, and we're just going to have fun today. So does anyone remember what our product of the month is? Each month I love to showcase a product and show different ways how to use it. And I was playing around this week to get ready for one of my events, and I was making a little gifty, and I thought, oh, this would be perfect to show you guys this week on Tuesday at 2. Of course, it means I'm giving away a little bit of the surprise for the people who are attending the class, but oh well, you can be excited to see what it is, and then for those of you that registered for this class that I was creating the project for, you can be happy to receive one when you get it. But the product of the month this month is the Punch Party stamp set. So I decided to, I know it's backwards when I hold it up, but don't worry, when I flip my camera over, you'll be able to see it just fine. The reason why I chose it is because when I did my customer appreciation event and did a little Kahoot quiz Saleabration game, there was definitely some confusion about this stamp set. So I thought, oh, it's a great way to kind of show you what a great stamp set this is and how to use it, and also how you can get it free during Saleabration. So in case you're new to the Stampin' world or new to my business, I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I have been for over 13 years. I've enjoyed so many perks of being part of the Stampin' Up family. Everything from getting to enjoy my hobby more, getting to earn money to pay for my hobby, getting to take my family on all expense paid trips, getting to see the catalogs first, getting to order stuff first before it disappears on back order. So there's lots of different perks. I get exclusive tutorials from the company. So Yeah, I love the journey and I love sharing it with you. So if you're new, sorry, I'm getting all these texts. I forgot this time to put on do not disturb. And I feel like every time I get a text, it might cause the transmission to not go well. So my humble apologies. But if you're new, I want to tell you that the big sale is on now and it's only 2 months long. It ends February 28th. So I'm making sure to talk about it any chance I get so that no one misses out. I want everyone to get as much as they can during Saleabration. So we'll talk about a bit more about that. But if you're new, then you'll know why I was talking about getting this free. So this is one of the things you can get for free, but there's many other things you can get for free during Saleabration, and I don't want anybody to miss it. There's nothing worse. It happens every year, but someone will reach out to me after Saleabration is over and ask me about a particular stamp set, and I'll say, oh, I'm so sorry, it's not available anymore, can't help you out. And I always feel bad about saying that. So that's why I make it a point to tell everybody Saleabration is on. Please don't miss it. Please take advantage. It is like a Hallmark promotion with Stampin' Up. For as long as I have been with Stampin' Up, there has been Saleabration. And I remember when I first started stamping, the demonstrator, before I was a demonstrator, I remember my demonstrator saying to me, it's a big deal. There's exclusive stamps. Everybody goes crazy. And I was like, oh, thank you for telling me. So that's why I wanted to make sure I made that clear. Okay, so let's flip the camera around. I have lots to share. I'm going to tell you about my upcoming classes. I'm going to tell you about how to register. And then we're going to dive into a special Stampin' project for this week. Showing how to use that stamp set, and I'm actually excited about this project. Well, I'm excited about all my projects, but anything you see that I'm using, you can totally purchase it from me in my online store and take advantage of Saleabration freebies. Okay, you just go to genevieve.stampinup.net and hit the shop now button and you can browse everything. Okay, so let me flip this over, and I want to share some upcoming classes with you and then share some stamping. So I try to move slowly here, and we'll see if we can get this flipped over, and hopefully it will work out. I don't have any really fancy schmancy technology. We just kind of are pretty whoa, sorry. Okay, went dark for a minute there. Okay, as I was saying, we're very grassroots over here. We don't have any fancy schmancy technology. I'm just using my phone, but sometimes I forget to turn on my lamp before I turn off my overhead light. I find it helps with the shadow if I turn off the overhead light. But maybe I need some special lights on my table, but I haven't figured that out yet. Okay, so upcoming classes. All my class registration is integrated into one website. So if you want to register for one or register for 4 of them, it's the same link. It's a bit.ly/Stampin' for Fun February, bit.ly/Stampin' for Fun February. All my February classes to sign up for are there. So I'm going to give you a few sneak peeks about what's coming. Oh, here, I have my class schedule here. So I've got my Ladies Retreat Day, which is on February the 20th. And if you've never tried a Ladies Retreat Day, I encourage it because it gives you just that permission to take a day, use your Stampin' stuff, use your crafty stuff. It doesn't even have to be stamping. If you do other crafts and you want to just give yourself the time and permission to take a day to craft, then the Ladies Retreat Day is for you. So I actually open a Zoom room, which you don't have to stay in the whole time, but it allows you, sometimes when you're crafting, you just want to talk to other crafters. Crafters got to craft, crafters got to chat. So I open up a Zoom room where we can do that. I have demonstrations throughout the day for your stamping inspiration. Everybody gets a goodie bag of crafting product so that you can craft along with me, and little pillow gifts just to give you a little surprise and delight. So the Ladies Retreat Day, it runs from 9:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Obviously, you don't have to stay on Zoom the whole time. It is your day. So You know, some ladies stay on the whole time. Some ladies just pop in and out for the demonstrations, but are crafting happily on their own in their own house. So that is what, that's what the retreat day was. Oh, Katerina, yes, I didn't know you were on. Yes, you had your first retreat day. Was it in November? Yeah, it was great. And I know that you have a little one, so you're really itching for some time to yourself. So even though you couldn't stay the whole day, you popped in and out, you watched the replays, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. So that's what that is. And we're going to be using the make and takes. And yeah, the make and takes will be focused around the Hydrangea Haven suite. So here's a little sneak peek, and don't be surprised if in your goodie bag you get some of those beautiful hydrangea products. Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, great to see you. How are you doing? Okay, so that is that. And then during that day, I run 2 optional classes. So you can sign up for the retreat day, and you can sign up for these optional classes if you want, or you don't have to sign up for the retreat day. You can just sign up for either one or both of the classes. So I've got my regular monthly Sweet and Simple card class. There's no fancy schmancy there. It's really just a relaxing class to do, make 4 cards. If you invite a new friend, you get actually a double set. So I'll cut so when I say make 4 cards, it's not like, it's all virtual, it's on Zoom. But I do prepare card packets. So I have them mailed out to you, or I drop them off to you, or you pick them up, and then you can join on Zoom to make the 4 cards. Okay, and so the theme is really just general all occasion. So we'll probably do a birthday, a congratulations, you know, so just kind of thank you probably. So just some generic themes that we can get started with the new year and just have a few cards on hand. Okay, so that's the Sweet and Simple class. And then happening that evening. So this is all on Saturday the 20th, February 20th. But again, if you can't join live, that's the great thing about the virtual, is that you can watch the recording later. Oh, thanks, Emily. I'm glad you enjoyed the ladies' retreat too. It was great to have you last time. We're going to do a Stampin' Bingo. So some of you know it's like just a fun games night, very popular. The focus isn't totally on the games because we get to stamp, of course, too. So we get to stamp, we get to play a few rounds of bingo. I'm not a gambling establishment, so there's no chance to win $1 million or money. Really, it's fun because you get to win. What's even better than money is Stampin' product. And I'm sure that I will be getting goodies from the new mini catalog as part of the prizes. So that'll be fun. And we're going to be using the Posted for You stamp set in that class. So if you don't have that stamp set, don't worry. You can substitute whatever ones you have, because I'll cut the make and takes, include the embellishments, so that you can stamp along during the bingo time. During the Stampin' Bingo night, that's what we do. We stamp, we play bingo, we talk to each other. It's fun. And then, as usual, my monthly technique class. So I was playing around with the interlocking gatefold cards. See how that opens up? It's just a little bit of a different fold. And that slips inside, and ta-da! So we'll be playing around with that technique. I also want to do the drapery fold. I haven't done that in a while, and we've got some beautiful new papers, so that might be part of the class as well. Okay, so just a reminder. Oh, and then we have a class that won't be over Zoom, but you can do it on your own time, is the flowering cactus one. That's a collaboration with Lori Heiling, and you'll get to make 10 different projects. 10 different projects, and everyone gets the entire flowering cactus medley included in the class. So basically what's happening is that when you purchase this, basically when you register for the class fee is the cost of the flowering medley bundle here. So you get the twine, the stamp set, the dies, the paper, these felt embellishments, okay? And then I'm giving you the pre-cut pieces, tutorials, free, okay? So this is like a chapstick holder. So it would be like a cute little gift you could give to someone. Anyway, 10 different projects. That's just a little sneak peek. Now, if you have already purchased the Flowering Cactus Medley, don't worry, you can still sign up. You just pick alternate product to receive instead of the Flowering Cactus bundle. So you just pick the same value. I think it's like $95 or something. You can just get some cardstock or whatever you need, and then I can still, just as long as you register through the link so that I know that you want that class, and you'll get all the pieces. And of course, when you sign up for the class, you get a Saleabration item too, which is great. Okay, so Saleabration, 3 ways to get free stuff. Okay, speaking of Saleabration products. So every 60 spend, you can get a free item. Paper, stamps, all that sort of thing. When your order gets to up to 120, you could actually choose one of these double higher level freebies, or you can choose 2 of the regular level freebies. Okay, so one way to get free stuff is to shop. Okay, make sure to ask questions if I'm not being clear. Remember, I told you I don't want anyone to miss this, so I feel like I have to explain it. So shopping, one way to get stuff free. Next, hosting. Okay, so when you host a Stampin' Up get-together, I'm still doing Stampin' parties. They're just online. So make sure to reach out to me if you are interested in doing something fun with your friends. When the party total is $375 or more, you will get the free Punch Party stamp set, which is our product of the month this month. Okay, so that's how you can get that free. And so that's one of the perks for hosting. Now, of course, it is possible to be a party of one. So if there's tons of things you want and it totals to $375, don't worry. I'll make sure you still get the Punch Party stamp set. I'll enter your order, or you can, when you enter your order, it will cue you to get the Punch Party stamp set free. Okay, so shopping, hosting, and the third way to get free stuff is by joining the Stampin' Up family and my happy Team Stick stampers. I know we have a few Team Stick stampers on the Facebook Live today, so shout out to you guys. We are a positive, happy, creative bunch of stampers in Canada who just love to stamp. And we have those on our team that enjoy doing classes and events, and we have those on the team that are strictly happy shoppers, because once you get the starter kit, you get 20% off every order you place right off the top. So, and that's on top of if there's a clearance rack special, if there's some other specials. So it's really a great deal to join my team in the Stampin' Up family, but it's even better during Saleabration. It's always great because you get to pick $165 worth of things, pay only $135, no shipping and no tax in most provinces. Everybody gets no shipping, but most provinces in Canada, it's also no tax, which is great. So what do you get free when you join? You get, let me find it here. So there's no, Stampin' Up is very low key. There's no huge pressure or anything, but I would definitely take advantage of joining at this time so you can get these 5 packs of designer series paper. Look at how pretty they are. They're like full packs. They're not partial packs. They're not sampler packs. They are full packs of not yet released designer series papers in all the family colors. So there's neutral, subtles, brights, regals, and then, oh, I think this is the regals maybe. And then the in colors. So 5 packs. So that's over an $80 value on top of the deal of the starter kit. So all you have to do to take advantage of the starter kit, you can certainly let me know and I can help you through it. Or you can go to genevieve.stampinup.net and click the join button, and we would love to have you. So make sure my name is there when you're doing the join so that you get to be a part of Team Stick and all the extra perks that are just exclusive to my Team Stick members. Okay, and that includes tutorials, extra inspiration. We have guest stampers every month, so there's lots of creative inspiration for anyone that joins the team. Okay, who's ready for some stamping? Using our product of the month, the Punch Party stamp set. So one of the great things about the stamp set is that it actually coordinates with our various punches. Okay, so, oh, I don't have my sample here. Maybe I'll run and get it. I will, last week I think I showed you this stamp, how it coordinated with the postage punch. Let me see. I don't know if you could tell, but I was walking briskly across my craft room, which is a real change because normally I walk very gingerly across my craft room due to the mess. But remember I told you at the beginning of the video, I did some cleaning so I could like zip across to the other side there. So these were the cards that I made last week. And remember I asked you guys whether you like the straight or the kind of angled. It is so hard for me to do the angle. Like I fuss and fuss and fuss like how to angle it. So most of you guys, I think it was pretty divided. Some people like the straight, some people like the angled. But I think the angled won it. And it's actually true. I actually prefer the angled myself. But when I was doing the Facebook Live, I couldn't make myself angle it. It was like so hard. So I just went with straight when I did the Facebook Live. But I showed you guys the angled. So anyway, so this stamp set is from the Punch Party. Do you see it there? And see how perfectly it coordinates with the postage punch? That's one of the hallmark things about Stampin' Up! Products is their coordination. Not just color coordination, but their product coordination too. Okay, so that was last week's project. Let's dive into this week's project. So I'm going to use some Whisper White Thick cardstock. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to make. You're just going to have to see it transpire as I create. But I do have my Post-it note of measurements so that I hopefully don't mess it up too much. Okay, and we're going to cut it at 2 inches by 10 inches. Okay, so our wonderful trimmer here, 2 inches by 10 inches. Now our Stampin' trimmer is great because of the extension arm that comes out. And 2 inches by 10 inches. There we go. So we're just chopping off a little bit at the end there because our cardstock that I'm using is 8.5 by 11. Okay, so we've got this strip. So you've probably clued in that we're not making a card today. We're making something else. Okay, so let me score it for you. Along the long side, I'm going to score it at 5 inches. Hope this works. I made this earlier in the week. Okay, so I'm going to use the gray blade. So this is actually a scoring. It doesn't cut, but it scores. It makes a little indent. So 5 inches, 6.5 inches, 8 inches, and 9.5 inches. Okay. So there's our score lines here. I don't know, can you see it? I don't want to fold on it quite yet. Oh, actually, maybe I will so that you can see them a bit better. I'm going to fold on the score lines here. Okay, so you see we're going to make like a little box, little stand. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, some of you may have seen this kind of design before, so you probably know what I'm making, but I'm going to put a little hole right here like this. I'll need this again, so maybe I won't put it away. And I'm going to use our layering circle dies. Okay, and I'm going to use this little one. Okay, so it's like a little one, and I'm just positioning it in between the 2 score lines there. So the layering circle dies are really versatile. You can tell I use them a lot because they have such a variety of circles, but also they have the scallop circles, so that in one purchase you've got like the circle and then the mat for the circle. So I think it's like double the bang for your buck, I think. Okay, so these are called the layering circle framelit dies. Okay, so mine are very old, very well used, but they work totally fine. And let's die cut that right now. Okay. I don't know. I've never asked. Does anyone craft along while they're watching me or not? Okay. Do I have my pieces here? Oh, hang on. I may have lost a platform that I wanted to have. So don't look at what I'm doing here, because I was using my magnetic plate, but that's actually no longer available. So I'm looking for my thin die adapter. Oh, it's already on here. Okay, so that's fine. Ignore the magnetic thing. Okay, so, and we have our 2 plates, yes. Okay, so we'll put this on. This, I'm just using the cut and emboss machine with our little circle. Oh, I see. Katarina's working. Norma's stamping. Norma's crafting. Yeah. Oh, no, Norma says she likes to watch first and then she can try it after. Yeah, so I hope these projects kind of inspire you to craft along. And if you don't have all the necessary supplies, that's the fun of it. Half the fun of crafting is buying craft supplies. So certainly I can help you with that, and I am happy to help you with that. And during Saleabration, we're all happy to shop because of the extra freebies. Just don't forget that if there's quite a few things you want to get, you may as well get the starter kit, because that is the best deal with no tax, no shipping. That's the way to go. Okay, so see, it just pops out a little hole there. Okay, that's great. Pat is knitting at the same time. See, you crafters are so multi-talented. Okay. Although I don't like to use the word crafters too much. I do tend to use it a lot, but there was a time when I did not consider myself crafty at all. I thought only special people did that. Special talented people, not me. But then when I discovered how easy it was to use Stampin' Up! Product, then I was hooked. Turns out I didn't need any special talent, really. I just needed the right products. So shop away I did. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to, actually maybe I'll use my liquid glue. I was going to use my CO+, but let's use the liquid glue because it does have a little bit of give and it is very strong. So our liquid, multi-purpose liquid glue is so strong. You wouldn't believe it. That's why I'm trying not to let a whole bunch come out. I'm trying to just make it a little squiggle. You think, because when it comes out, it's like a white glue, and you think it's the same as like Elmer's glue that the kids use in school, and it's not that bad. No, it's very strong. So you have to be a little bit careful. Okay. Let's fold this. Let's see whether I can. Okay, wait, I had a bit of a trick with this. Let me think. Oh, I should have thought about it before I put the glue on. How did I do it? Because last time I was a bit off kilter. Okay, I think I can just fold it over. I think that's it. Hope I did it right. Okay. Hope you saw what I did there. Okay, I know I have another score line here, but I'm just literally folding it over so that the part with the glue gets stuck on. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so we'll just push here so that that's nice and in, and then we can kind of do that. Okay, so do you see where this is going? Do you know what this is? Okay, there, see how it stands up? There, it stands up by itself. Okay, do you know what it is? It's a glue holder. So I'm actually making this as a gift for those who signed up for my January stamp camp. Everybody's going to get their own liquid glue. And then I thought, instead of just giving them glue, I could make them a holder for the glue. Okay, so, but it looks kind of plain like this. So let's decorate it. We are going to use a Saleabration paper, this Flower and Field Designer Series paper. It's only available during Saleabration. It's an outhouse. Oh, see, that's why I love crafting with you guys. That's why I love sharing my stamping with you guys. You're right. It looks like a toilet, which, of course, now I have to tell you a story. Okay, I could have kept cutting my paper, but now, Kathy, now I have to tell a story. Okay. Okay. So I'm not an outdoorsy person at all, but I gave birth to a daughter who who is a little bit sad that her family is not really outdoorsy. And anyway, so this summer they did go up to, I don't know, not very far to go camping. So it was just my husband, my daughter, and my youngest son. I think they went. And they slept in a tent and everything. Like, I've done that. I've slept in a tent before. I mean, when I was young, like when I was a teenager, I did the whole camping thing. I even did one of my social science credits at a campground somewhere. Anyway, when I was young, I did that sort of thing. So, but now I feel I've paid my dues. I've slept in enough tents. I've peed in enough outhouses. Like, and you know, I've reached the stage in life where I can afford a hotel. So why should I go camping and sleep outside? So, but my daughter still really wants to. So, I mean, summer's over now, but my husband and daughter are already plotting about summer 2021. And so my husband just bought this like tall, skinny tent thing. And it's just for the purpose of being like a personal outhouse on your campsite. So I guess, because the worst part about, one of the things I hate about camping is I can't sleep well because all I can think about is like, what if I have to go pee? I have to like walk in the dark to find the outhouse. And anyway, so he bought this thing, this tall, skinny tent. It's black and it's just for the purpose of putting a bucket. And he even bought this like toilet seat to go on top of the bucket. So I think they're trying to prepare things so that I will be more amenable to going with them in the summer. I mean, I'm probably going to go because, you know, I felt kind of left out when they went and I didn't go, but I think I had something I had to do anyway, so I got out of it. Anyway, so the whole story is, that's what happened, Kathy. You called this an outhouse, and it made me think about this little tent that my husband got. It just arrived like this past week, so that's why it's on my mind. And I'm still trying to, like, does it make it any better? Okay, maybe I don't have to like trudge through forest to find the outhouse, but I still have to leave my tent, enter another tent in which there is a bucket with a toilet seat. And I still don't understand, like, in the middle of the night, do I have to empty the bucket or do I just leave it there for the next person in the middle of the night? So all these questions. So your comment about my my glue holder looking like an outhouse just made me think of all these questions I have. So any of you that are skilled with camping and know what I'm supposed to do with that, you can tell me. It doesn't make it better, no. Okay, I didn't think so. Okay, so back to the Flower and Field Designer Series paper, which I should tell you is free during Saleabration. Okay, get back to the subject at hand. I'm thinking about camping now and how I don't like camping. Okay, so I love the daisy print. There is other designs in here. As usual, our paper is double-sided. Okay, so look at the fun designs on each side. So it's definitely got a floral theme. Oh, this one's pretty, isn't it? And then I used up all of this design already. So there's this design, but I already used it up. So I brought another pack to show you. Okay, so there we go. And then let's cover it up a bit. Okay, so do I have some measurements? So we're going to go 1 3/4. So I hope this is our 1 3/4. And I think 1 1/4. Let's see if that's right. 1 1/4. Does that work? Yeah, that looks pretty good, right? And then 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. Let's see if that works. or maybe 3. Let's see. Okay, we could actually go longer. Let's do 3 1/4. So 1 3/4 by 3 1/4. Okay, sorry if you're keeping track of measurements, I should just be more clear. Okay, 1 3/4 by 3 1/4, and then 1 3/4 by 1 1/4. Okay. Oh, your husband wants to buy a motor. Yeah, see, my husband's talked about that too, like a trailer. Which, you know, I would go camping if we were in a trailer, because then you've got your own little bathroom in there. But it seems like kind of a big investment to get a trailer. Where are we going to park it? Okay. And this is all only because the pandemic is on. If there's no pandemic, trust me, I would be in a hotel in Disney World. Okay. Okay, so that already looks great, but I haven't even gotten to using the stamp set of the month here. So let's do that. Let me take out the stamp set. And I thought I'd do, since this is a little gift for my stamp camp ladies, I'm going to use the A Heartfelt Thanks for everything. So let me take that out. Stamping is so easy because the artwork is done for us. So you don't have to be artistic. That's actually one of the great things about it. You just have to buy the stamp set you like with the artwork that you like. And you can go ahead and stamp. So I'm going to use the Pool Party ink, and I literally chose Pool Party because it's in the daisy there. So I thought, yeah, let's bring out that little blue there. Okay, so easy. Tap, 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 stamp. We've got a great image there. Oh, I should have taken out the punch ahead of time so that I could find it. But this is one of the new punches in the spring catalog. It's a double oval punch. So you can see we've got an oval and a scallop oval all in one punch. So it's fantastic that way. I'm going to do just the smaller oval. I like to hold my punch upside down so that I can see if I'm centering what I want to punch. Okay. Oh, see, some of you are with me with this no camping thing. Okay. And then I haven't tried it, but let's try it today. There's actually in this stamp set a little fun, whimsical little border. So let's try that. And I don't know what color we should use. What color should we use? Green? Black? Let's try black. If it doesn't look good, that's okay. It's just paper. If you make a mistake, just turn it over. No biggie whatsoever. Okay. Oh, I don't know if this piece of paper is big enough. Let's try. No, not big enough. Let's get another scrap. Let's get another scrappy. Okay. Use the black ink and see how it goes here. I don't know whether black was the right color, but I was just getting it from the paper. So you see how that one coordinates really nicely with the scallopy oval. Okay, so let me punch that out. Oh, Jennifer's saying I should have used the Pool Party. I could have. Actually, that's not bad, actually. There we go. Okay, so we can pop that on there. I think I might want to use a dimensional. You can never have too many of those babies lying around. So let's put on dimensional. It just gives a little extra lift and definition. And they're such a great value. You get like 300 in a package. So if you're looking to place your order and you want to get up to the 60 so that you can get your freebie, just tack on a couple packs of dimensionals and you should be good. Okay. So there we go. Okay, and then if you want to give someone a gift of a glue holder, of course there's probably some kind of chocolate or treat that would fit in there. Let me show you what else I made with the same design. Where is it? Here. Okay, so I took this design and sorry, I'm just reading the comments. Maureen's like, you could cut out a dragonfly for your outhouse. Yeah, that would be great. You could put a dragonfly up here and add a little bit of extra decoration. Okay. But I took the same design because I don't know if I told you guys, but someone in my neighborhood was giving away these like test tubes. Okay. And so I have like 75 of these test tubes. And so you guys in my February classes, you might be getting a little special treat. We'll see if I get around to making them. But I just wrapped it with some designer series paper. This again is also Saleabration paper, but from the Paper Blooms pack. I'm using the Flower and Field pack, but there's so many pretty papers during Saleabration. So nice. So, and these little rockets fit perfectly inside. Okay, so this was like a free gift, these little test tubes that someone was giving away. They just didn't want to throw them out. And then I just decorated the lid with a little heart, wrapped it with some paper, made another little outhouse, a little toilet. Okay, now I'll never look at this project the same. Thanks a lot, Kathy. And instead of using a circle, because it was so small, I used our little flat little bloom punch. I was a little not in the center. It should be a little more centered. And then that fit perfectly inside. Oh, here's a better idea of the Paper Blooms. Paper Blooms Designer Series paper. Okay, so that's basically the same thing as what we made here. I just changed up the measurement to make it a little narrower and the hole just a little smaller so that it would fit the test tube. That's okay, Kathy. It's no problem. Using the bathroom is a natural human thing. May as well talk about it. It's not shameful. But you know, I just didn't see it till you mentioned it. But now you can never unsee it, right, Kathy? Okay, so there we go. That's our project for today. I hope I gave you another inspiration with this punch party stamp set. So we used the postage punch last week. This week we used the oval punches. So we'll see what's going to happen next week with this stamp set. Make sure to tune back in Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, you can always stay in touch with me. I should have put my website on here, but my email, I mean. But just go to, if you want to sign up for any of the classes, here's the website. If you want to do some shopping or you want to join my Team Stick Stampers, just head over here, genevieve.stampinup.net. And I really love connecting with you. I hope some of you will look to join the Team Stick Stampers because we have a lot of fun and it's a great way that we stay connected. Okay, so and it's a great deal, $165 of whatever you want, and you pay only $135. How can you go wrong? Okay, so let me flip this around so that I can say a proper goodbye. Hope I didn't miss anything that I wanted to tell you guys, but hopefully you can all stay in touch with me through my email news and my Facebook group. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. And I forgot to say, I kind of got the original design for the glue holder from a little gift that I got from a team member. And I did see it on a website. I don't know, another demonstrator, Sally Stamper, I think. But I changed up the measurement a tiny bit just so that it was a little wider. But that's our project for today. Okay, so have a great day. I hope this project inspired you, gave you a little bit of escapism from whatever's going on out there. Stay safe. We will see you next week. And please don't forget to take advantage of Saleabration and reach out if you have any questions. Bye. Have a great day.